Okay, so we were talking about the slope down to the ag building and that it's steep. So everywhere you go in this world, we have a slope. You're either going up or down, and sometimes you don't notice. But so this room, it should have a slope of 0, but it's a fairly old building. So you think it's still at 0? Probably pretty close. It's probably leaning a little bit, not a lot. Not a lot that we can notice. Have you ever been in an RV that's leaning where you do notice? And it's out of level? No? I have. It makes my stomach hurt. So that's your slope. So if you're going up, it's positive. If you're going down, it's negative. And see those typed words? Those are your notes. That's your formula from your formula charts. The formula charts are in purple. I will print y'all some new ones eventually. And what's another word for slope? Does anybody know? No? It's change of y over change of x. And it is also the rate of what word did I just say twice? Starts with a C.
Change.
Change. It's the rate of change. And then if you notice on the formula chart, which is on the board, you've got a formula for slope. And m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if you don't know that one, you can write that down. And then b is your y-intercept and also your starting point, and x-intercept is also known as your 0, and later you'll find it as your solution. So for this one, if it's the change of y over the change of x, or the rise over run, and this is what kind of line? What's it called? Starts with a V.
Vertical.
Vertical. It's a vertical line. So, are we rising? So a vertical line's not going up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going up. Going up by some number. Are we running? Are we going left or right?
No.
No. What number is no?
0.
0. Okay, so turn your calculators on. Take any number and divide by 0. What do you get?
0.
Show me. Any number and divide by 0.
0.
So, did you know you divided into 0? So 0 divided, no, 5 divided by 0.
Yes.
Error. Okay, because it's not 0, because which one's 0? Horizontal. Horizontal has a slope of 0. It has no slope. So vertical line has undefined. And, let's see, okay, and the B, the y-intercept. So the B, that is, where's the y-axis? Where's that line lying on? Is it on the y-axis or x-axis? The y. Okay, so of course this is the x, this is the y, and since it's on the y-axis, how many points is it going to share? Some of them or all of them? All of them, all of them. So that can, so if you look at the box where you type your answer in, underneath that box is where your words are going to be. So the words could be all real numbers. It could also be infinite, infinite. I think that's correct. Both would be correct. All real numbers means including everything. Infinity means it includes everything. Okay, your x-intercept, so that's where it crosses the x-axis. So a reminder, when you have an ordered pair, it is x and then y. So if you have an x-intercept, you have an x value, what's your x value gonna be? In this case, say again?
0.
Perfect, 0. So 0, 0. And your y value would be 0. So x-intercept is in an ordered pair. It can also, sometimes it will accept it as a single number. If you're not sure, try it as a single number. Okay, questions? Okay. So next one, we just talked about it. What is our slope? Hopefully you just said it. 0. So rate of change is 0. So you either think that when you are walking on a flat surface, it should not have a slope. The other way I remember is the word horizontal has 2 O's, matter of fact, and H-O-O for 0. So anyway, that's one of the ways that I remember it. And vertical, does the word vertical have a O in it? No. So that's another way you can remember. Both are great. Y-intercept, do we have one? Yes, and it is 2. And so if, as an ordered pair, it would be open parentheses 0, 2. As a B, if it asks for the B, that's just a single number. X-intercept, does it have one? No. So it says does not exist. And that's an E, a horrible E. There we go. Okay, so those are your 2 special lines. And so don't put your notes up. Questions I had first period, I had students ask me how to do this problem verbatim. Okay, so have your notes out when you get started. Next one. So we are going to find our slope and our y-intercept. So reminders, so this one, when you decide which way, if it's going up or going down, you always start from left to right. So, which means the same way you read. So if you are walking, you're going up or going down? Up. So my slope is positive. So what you're looking for is for solid points. So your solid points is where the 2 lines crisscross. So it's flipping around. Okay, so we've got this one. That's your y-intercept, and one right there. And of course, they gave us one. If they give you one, it's a good idea to use it also. If you think you see another one, then fantastic. So if our slope is rise over what? Rise over run. How many are we rising? 3, right? And so we're rising 3 and over how many? 1. So if we go up 3, and that's a horrible triangle, over 1, up 3 again, and over 1, we should hit the line. We should hit their point. If we don't, then it's then it's wrong. So an example, if you have a slope that is a rise of 7 over 8, that's going to look really close to 1. So you have to be careful with those. So my slope is just 3. My y-intercept is, yeah, pretty easy. 0 and 0. And the 0 is another way to say x-intercept. So the key on these is finding the x-intercept. Is that a hard question? No, but you have to know what it's asking. So when it's asking for the 0, it's just asking for the x-intercept, which is at 0. So that is going to be a single number. It's kind of like your solution. Okay, so positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So before I start counting, because y'all know I'll forget, I put a negative in that box, and then I start counting. So how many are we gonna rise? 5. That's what I counted. Over 1, which is 5. Y-intercept is right there, correct? Which is at -5. So I'm pretty sure -5 will still be accepted, but it's a good idea to go ahead and put an order pair. 0, -5. And then x-intercept is right there, which is at -1, 0. And guess what happens if you don't put the parentheses and you attempt to do an ordered pair? It will count wrong, yeah. Okay. So one thing I want to add real quick, turn your calculators on. And I want you to calculate, alpha x. There you go, alpha and then x right next to it. There you go, now you have a fraction. So if your fraction, let's say, is 3/9, okay, so do 3 over 9. Most of you know how to reduce, but if you wanted to check, press enter. It should reduce it to 1/3. And let's see if I can. And that is it. Go ahead and get logged on. Sharing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that calculator real quick. And that's calculate 84. And for those of you, so second quit. If you look at second, the button next to it says quit. That's how you can get out of stuff. And let's see, so alpha x, that's your fraction. So 3 over 6, which of course is 1/2. So even if, like, if you look at the reveal, and you gotta push down to go down. If you look at the reveal, it could possibly give things, where'd it go? There you go, 0.5, and so on the calculate 80, on the app, it does not it does not reduce it for you. It takes it to a decimal, and then you have to take that answer, go to mode, and you gotta take it to a fraction. Somewhere, where's it at? No, second.